As a plastic surgeon, I am often asked, how do we prevent aging, or how do we prevent the signs of aging? And what I always like to say is that gravity always wins. There is really no way to prevent aging. We all will age, and we all will age in different fashions and manners. But I think the key is to try and age gracefully. Oftentimes, the discussion involves the use of Botox or fillers or maybe even surgery. But I think one thing we don't discuss enough is a healthy skincare regimen, because protecting your skin and helping your skin age gracefully will really create a youthful appearance throughout life. So, as we are younger, I think the important thing is sun protection. So the sun can create a lot of damage to the skin, from UV rays to sunspots, lines and wrinkles later in life. This can really cause us to look older than we are. And so really protecting the sun from the sun is extremely important. And the use of sunscreen is what we use to help do that. I usually recommend a sun protection factor of at least 30, but I really do think 50 is best to give you the best chance of preventing some of those, sun-related damage down the line. Now, as we get a little bit older, into our early 20s, I think we really have to start thinking about, sort of helping our skin along. And what that typically involves is making sure the skin stays nice and clean. I recommend a cleanser that is, specific for facial use, as well as keeping the skin moisturized. And again, not with your typical body lotion, but with a lotion that is specific for the face. Great, products that you can get at, Walgreens or Target are things like Cetaphil or CeraVe, which makes really nice products that are lightweight, but do a nice job of keeping the skin clean as well as protected from the sun. As we then kind of age into our later 20s, 30s, and 40s, we then have to think about doing a little bit more to kind of help the skin along. So usually it's at this time that I start to recommend the use of a nice retinol. So retinol kind of helps with skin turnover. It gets rid of some of the blemishes and sort of the dead layers of the skin. I usually like to add in a nice vitamin C that helps with the elasticity of the skin and helps it keep it looking youthful. And then lastly, I also recommend a good hyaluronic acid cream, which really helps the skin look, plump and refreshed. Additionally, I think, sort of creating a milieu of reducing dead skin and exfoliating the skin is very important. There are a lot of, fancy tools on the market, but I think a wash rag works just as well to kind of help get rid of that top layer of dead skin and keeping the skin look nice and fresh. The important part here is, though, you don't want to over exfoliate. So typically I recommend once or maybe even twice a week. But the idea, if you do more than that, then you can kind of rob the skin of some of its essential oils and make it continue to look youthful. So these are some of the things that I recommend as you age to kind of help the skin, keep it protected, and help really take care of it. I think there are a lot of companies on the market that make really nice products. Again, Cetaphil and CeraVe are some great products that you can get, in your local pharmacy. However, if you want to be a little bit more fancy, there are companies out there that make some really nice products. There are a few that I recommend and I use myself. So the first is Zeo Skin Health. So they make a really nice product in the various forms. I also like Skin Better. They make particularly a really nice retinol that I enjoy. And then lastly, many of you have heard of SkinCeuticals. This is a very reputable company that makes great products in all forms and fashion. So if you have any concerns or questions about your skin, we would love to see you here at Ogilvie Plastic Surgery and help create a skin regimen that's tailored just for you.